16:09. Game capture. Oh, it got really cold in my room. There it is. Also I apologize everyone. My computer's pretty good, but it's definitely not the greatest. Is ASMR stuff like modern phone sex? No. It's just its own thing. Well shit, I guess I didn't have to stop a stream. I'll just split the VOD later. It's cold in my room, what the heck? Let me just put this blanket on. Meh. Okay. Soul Calibur 6. Ugh, freezing. Okay, so what am I gonna do? I don't know what to do. I guess I'll just show off my creations. ASMR is what you find the weirdest. It can get really, really weird. Speaking of really, really weird, say hello to Bloodthorn the lizard man. I worked very hard on him yesterday. As you can see on the back, his cape has a flaming dragon decal that looks sick, except it clips through him constantly. He's very spiky. It makes him harder to approach in combat. Let's do a mock battle. I actually have not played as Ivy yet. That's weird. I'm not used to. The last time I played Ivy was Soul Calibur 2, so. Okay, wait. What the? That's down. That's down. Alright, I'm doing down back. Ooh. Lethal hit from behind? By the way, I have not spent like any time in the lab, as it were. What? How do I? Oh, that's my critical edge. Does Ivy not switch sword modes in this one? I guess not. Anyways, we'll learn Ivy some other time. I'm not really all that. I've been trying to learn Nightmare. So I'll show off my Nightmare character. Mom the mummy. Underneath all of this imposing equipment, she is in fact a mummy. I tried to create the most fearsome fighter imaginable. So let me I can't remember any buttons right now. No, that's not it. Is it? Yeah. So that's a combo that it shows you. Not this. It's way too complicated for just a 2-hit combo, but it's down, forward, hold B, and then when they're in the air you press BAB really quick. And if you do it really quick, it does even more damage. Oh, come on. No? Is that not it? It's BAB, I'm pretty sure. Nightmare has all these moves that, let me show them. They're like this. Yeah, that's what okay, wait, no, so it's just BA. where you press a button and then very, very quickly press the next button. So when that B is like small like that, that means that you have to quick press the next button after it. So it like changes your animation slightly. Like see, here's just pressing A, here's AB in quick succession. So it starts with the hand going back, but it very quickly turns into an overhead if I hit B instead. Which is like, it's confusing. Here's a combo. He has this mechanic called Terror Charge, and when you're Terror Charged, certain moves become other moves. Like this one is only available during Terror Charge. Now I can't do it. That's KB. But Terror Charge happens on Soul Charge or on certain command hits like that. So I landed back KK. It goes into this command grab, which is a pretty solid amount of damage for how easy it is to do. It's just back KK, and the first hit is a good hit, and the second hit can be blocked, but if they block the first hit, then you're generally going to hit with the second one when they try to counterattack, unless they know Nightmare's moves. But it puts you in Soul Charge, it leaves them vulnerable, and it gives you spacing. And then you get like, what is it? This. Same thing. Normally, hold on, let me lose my Soul Charge. This move becomes an attack grab. Well, it keeps giving me Terror Charge stuff. Okay. So this, no, not that one. The back KK. This gives Terror Charge, and this one gives Terror Charge. But I think this move, you need Terror Charge for it to give you Terror Charge. So if I were to do it now, oh no, it's still, okay. Cool, I guess it's always a command grab that gives me Terror Charge. I love the movement in this game. I know Tekken is like the better movement game, but this one, I just prefer it. It's simpler. I don't need to Korean backdash. So my other good moves are this. Not that one. This gets extra hits on Terror Charge, but on non-Terror Charge it just does this, which is good. And then this move. And if you notice in all three of these, I flash red. When I flash red like that, no, that's not right. How do I... Can I not set his actions? No. It says his actions over there. How do I do that? Dummy character settings, okay. To continue action one. Just do that. Okay. So if I get hit while I'm flashing red like that, it does that, which is incredible and puts me in Terror Charge. So you take a tiny bit of damage and you do a lot more, and that's just on a ton of your moves. So you apply pressure with these moves that give you a buff if you get hit during them, and if they don't, they're just like really good neutral moves that combo into a bunch of stuff. The fucking Nightmare is awesome. Korean backdash sounds like a chess position. Hey, fighting games and chess, very similar. If you're a mind game player, they're very, very similar. See, like, it's just, no matter what, he's just such a good Russian character. Rushdown? You could just throw out punches. We hit each other at the same time there, and I still get to use my revenge mechanic. So you basically just have to be sidestepping Nightmare or throwing out wild random hits, or never let him get momentum. It's so ridiculous. Oh, that changes on Terror Charge. Wonder if I can combo that. Oh wait, that's wrong. Why do I do that? What did I do that triggered that? I'm confused. They did some cool multi-hit. Was that horizontal? No, that's horizontal from that stance. Okay, let's quit mock battle. Let's try some somewhat more real battles. What would the chess equivalent be to button mashing? Moving the horses over everything and never getting them into a tactical position. And yeah, relying on the queen. Okay, so this is the main story. It's just like 20 missions with like visual novel shit in between and a couple cutscenes, and then you get your player stories, which are like on this big chronological timeline, and you just play through them in order. I've done all the dark blue ones, I've finished all the light blue ones I haven't started. And they're really weird. The Zasalamel ones were especially weird. It looks like there might be more that unlock later, but there wasn't a single fight in any of these. They were all just him in a library for, what, 10 years? Reading books and talking about his past. It was weird. So I was hoping for more out of the single player stuff. And then there's this mode, Libra of Soul, which is still part of the story mode. And I don't like my character in it as much. I just kind of, like, I spent a long time making my character creation characters, and then in this mode they're like, okay, make a new one. And I was like, I don't really wanna, so I just made this lady. I don't know, she looks weird. I don't really care about how she looks. She's a mannequin lady, whatever they're called. She has a heart on her chest. And she's evil. I'm playing as an evil character. I want to gather soul edge and become powerful. Ooh. This is better than what I have equipped. So in this mode, you start by going through these areas along this path and completing missions with like lots of story stuff in them. I'll show off. Yangguan, these book missions are literally just dialogue. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. So you get these story bits, and they're really boring. That's all I can say. I get so tired that so many games now just make story, especially fighting games, they just make story like dialogue that's done in text boxes and then gameplay that's in between the text boxes, and it's like way more text box than dialogue. There's other missions you can do in this mode where you like you go on expeditions and you get like random missions that are just a random enemy with random conditions. And you have to fight those, and then when you're going in between those missions as they pop up, you get random challengers while you're journeying, and if you get defeated while you're going from one destination to another, your expedition gets canceled, and then you gotta pay to start a new expedition. It's like kind of interesting, but it's still just like, I don't know. It's better than Soul Calibur 5 single player, I'll give them that. Well, shit. I guess this is important. I don't care about it. Another riddle. Let's see. The riddle is skip the dialogue. And now that's gonna give me a mission somewhere. All of these swords are missions. But see, these ones are bounty for scoundrel. What else? Those are like... that's just randomly generated. I can't go this far. I don't have enough money. So this mode could definitely be better, but I'm glad that they did something. And you get different weapons. Like right now I have a level 23 weapon that has different damage values and stuff, and you can get different equipment that you put on them, but it's like really basic. Your character levels up and gets more health too. So if trying to fight like higher level characters means that they take more or less damage, or just have more health to eat more damage. Effectively the same thing, but like, right? Anyways, your opponent's vertical attacks do more damage, but their other attacks are weakened. Okay. My attacks are, oh shit. This is the reversal edge. Oh shit. I kind of screwed that up. I screwed that up. And that. Everything. Wah. Yeah. Don't call it a comeback. It's weird too, because in this story mode, all the like side quests kind of assume that you're a good guy, but you're given the choice of being a villain or a good character by like these very infrequent dialogue. Oh shit, that's not good. These very infrequent dialogue choices you get. And they just straight up say like, this is the good choice, this is the evil choice. But I've just been picking the evil one because I want to get Soul Edge. The text box, the portraits in the text boxes look like porcelain dolls. Yeah, this game has lots of like weird Uncanny Valley stuff, which is kind of why I picked my character, because I liked that she is like literally a porcelain doll person. We beat Metroid. Yes, welcome back. If you want to see the end, I'll get the VOD uploaded. I'll split it and upload both this and that. Kashgar has leveled up, so I can buy better stuff here, I guess. This isn't better. You can buy items, and all the items give like a one-time use on a mission, but I just don't bother with any of them. My phone just vibrated. Leprechaun Citrine. Oh, yeah, well, why not? We now own a Leprechaun Citrine. Giant Basta. No. Oh god. Let's go to an area that isn't surrounded by mountains, and then go on another expedition. What's here? Bounty for scoundrels. Never mind. This is probably also bounty for scoundrels. Let's go do the next story mission then. Glad they're firmly passe. Well, I got bad news because I got one right now. Next time I get on the map, you'll see it. Cult followers? What's going on here? Who dares to desecrate our temple? The gallery's on fire. Someone put it out quickly. Someone, anyone, report. What's happening? Intruders. They're wreaking havoc. The fiends. Vanquish them. Gouge out their eyes. This is far too much chaos to have been caused by Dion and Natalie alone. Could he have gotten here before us? So this is Grow? Grow is the new character in this game? Which is weird because this game is a retelling of Soul Calibur 1 and parts of Soul Calibur 2. And they just made up a new character and a whole new organization and said, hey, that these were people that were integral parts of the story all along, actually. Which is kind of strange. Kill them! Kill them all! Ha 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 ha! Ga ha ha! Kill me? You can't even scratch me! With the new power given to me by Lord Aswell, it is I who will feast on your souls! I'm several hours into the story mode. I've already killed this dude before, Valtro. He died once. Make a sweep of the surrounding area, see that no more worms crawl in. And that dude ran away. Daniel, I guess. I knew it. We have to act now. Attack! I see you were unable to resist my beauty. What the? Why do you pursue Lord Aswell so doggedly? Because you were ordered to? Or to avenge Orzal and Curtis? Such grotesque attitude. Truly vile. So you can actually find out this dialogue is cringeworthy. Yeah, it's terrible. They really did not need this much dialogue in this game. They could have cut it down to like 4 cutscenes and I would have been satisfied. Or just make like wacky single player stuff. I don't know why it needs a serious narrative. Valtro. More like fucking stomped. And then see, like, these fights go by so quickly. Easy peasy. A little bit over leveled. Yeah. I've been off fighting level 40 characters. Such an unsurpassable allure. We cannot scorn this one, I think. Stand down, Valtro. But you actually find out like what the fuck they're talking about, why Grow hates this Aswell person, and why these guys are following Aswell in the other story modes. Like, so it covers like every single bit of the story in all the different modes. And it's just like, why though? Because none of it's very interesting. That's strange. This reminds me of the Soul Calibur 2 single player stuff though. It's just way more dialogue in this. It's been far too long. If you're after the astral fissure, I'm afraid you're too late. This is the villain, I guess. Bravo, how delightful, just as I'd planned. No, it's even more sublime. Magnifico, fantastique. Shut up. So our character is something called the Conduit, and... Oh, hello, Zosalamel. I see your power has grown significantly. Oh me, oh my, what a silly fool. How dare you interrupt me mid-monologue. Shut up, I hate this guy. The resonance between the fragments of the cursed and spirit swords grows stronger. However, it is not yet strong enough to produce a sword. You have a dangerous mind. Had he not evaded. It'd have been cool to see that. Both cursed and spirit that match the power of the originals. Call it the ultimate seed. Something called the evil seed happened when Siegfried bonded with Soul Edge, and it it fucked shit up, I guess, is what it did. Though it pains me that some will be unable to survive the seed's power, it'll be for the greater good. If he succeeds in creating the ultimate seed, many will die, including those whom you have met on your journey. To stop him from taking any more astral fissures. From what he has revealed today, I must busy myself with another task. His other task, I'm pretty sure, is looking for a way to die, because he's an immortal and he hates being alive. Such a pity he has no time to play. Then it... Gwarg! Valcho hurtled through the entrance, followed shortly after by Gro. Oswell! Lord Oswell, you're safe? Okay. Okay. Busy here. I would love to do it myself, but I have things to do. Places to be. But that means all. Please ignore what I just said. You can trust me. Wow. The man shuddered violently and let out a blood-curdling scream. This is so interesting. Gwar! Evil exploded out from Valtra, whipping up a fierce wind. Adieu, my little Valtra. Oh my god. Lord Aswell. Legit, back in Soul Calibur 3, I would make up a bunch of my own characters and like act out my own stories like this when I was like 13. So I could see some kids playing this and being like, oh, cool. But God, I'd rather the single player content from Soul Calibur 4, which was like, fight this guy, now fight this guy. Anyways. Ooh. Ooh. So those reversal edge things, they start with this parry and then this big red attack, just like that. He's just gonna keep walking out of the way of mine now. And then it turns into like a rock, paper, scissors, where A beats K, K beats B, and B beats A. But B also breaks the guard if you guard during it, because you can guard, and you can try and dodge. Forward dodge beats A, side dodge beats B, and I think K will catch dodges, but will bounce off of guards. So like it's rock, paper, scissors like 3 times over. It's really weird. And the CPU loves doing them, and I love walking right into them. Reversal edge. Must make my lord proud. He is too weak to stop us. What the hell? This is like the second time we've had to kill this character. Is Yoshimitsu in this one? Yes! I'm really bad at Yoshimitsu though. According to Morgan Blood, that's what I named my character, the situation is much worse than we had imagined. The horrors of the evil seed will pale in comparison to what Azul plans to bring about with the ultimate seed. The super evil seed. With only a fraction more power at his disposal, Azul will be able to summon the swords that he needs to realize his ambitions. We must prevent him from attaining any more power from the astral fissures.
So we need to take care of any fissures before he does.
Precisely. Do you have any information on them?
Yes, sir. We have confirmed that 2 of them are nearby.
One of them is to the northwest, and the other to the west. To the northwest and to the west? Well, he's probably gonna head west. I found you. I have emergency orders I was told to hand to Sir Gro. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. And with that, Gro left, and the cutscene ended. Evil! That was, I kind of wanted to make, I mean, I want to make a ton of games. I don't know how to make them though, because I'm terrible and will just be a dreamer my whole life. But Tigrex, that was like an idea I had for a fighter, but instead of them being like stuck in purgatory and hating it, they're all devils and they're in purgatory and they love it because they just love to fight each other. And also, they're high schoolers, high schooler demon kids that fight each other forever. It would be like Darkstalkers. Okay, where am I going? I guess I'm doing this next quest. Soul Hunters. You know, if I could make video games. The only way we decided to stop it. Skip. It's a lizard man. Oh, you cheeky. You cheeky. Would you quit with the low attacks? I don't know that moveset. I am anime to the core. Hello, Astroth. Oh. KO. Lizard man headbutt spam. Oh, you betcha. I feel like Ivy started a lot further away. So this is a silly move. You can just keep resetting your stance with this move and the AI doesn't know what to do. Why can I not suppress you? You keep doing the same move. What? How do I stop it? She broke my helmet. Finally, we're the opponents. Wait. Silence, now the real fight begins. I'll crush them to dust. Look, over there. Gwar! Gwah, gwah. Growled like beasts, they seem to want something. Those guys, we must welcome them. We will go now. Astroth is very good. So far, his characterization has been top-notch in the story mode. He's a savage brute who crushes everyone in his way, but also he has a way with words. What's over here? Shoreswind Misfits. The Fading Light. Echoes of Fate, Journey's Dawn, Bounty for Scoundrels. What is that? The Trade Route. Italy to the north. Oh, these are all subquests. Okay. Side quests. Neat. Let's go on an adventure to the Shoreswind Misfits. Shoreswind. Schwarz means black, right? So the black wind. That's what's his name's mercenary band? Siegfried. But I think Siegfried is just Nightmare right now. Well. You win. So he's Bane. Yeah, Astroth is literally Bane in this game. I mean, like, written by anime people. Bane. Not that Christopher Nolan films are like particularly brilliantly written. It would be incredibly painful for you. I love Tom Hardy though. Perfect. Yeah. I was born into it, molded by it. I'm literally just bullying NPCs right now. The two men who called themselves members of Schwarzwind put up quite a fight, but no they didn't. But in the end I was able to incapacitate them. I murdered them! As I contemplated what to do with them, I was approached by a group of 3 people. Sorry to trouble you, but mind handing those 2 fools over to us. They're idiots, that's for sure, but I'm to blame for not keeping a tighter leash on them. What a good cutscene. What else can I explore over here? Comes from the darkness, the knight with the evil eye. I wonder who that could be.
Stands in your way.
So this is like, it's a really good podcast game. If you've got something more interesting to watch and you're just like skimming dialogue or skipping through it, going around finishing missions and leveling up, it's pretty fun. And it gives you an excuse to like, maybe practice isn't the right word, but to just play around with different characters and stuff. Because it's like, it's not really the best practice against AI. Oh, good night, Mystic Seltzer. Sleep well. But if you just want to play some Soul Calibur and not stress out about practicing or playing online, these modes are alright, I guess. There's definitely worse Soul Calibur single player modes, or just fighting games single player content in general. Hehe. Hehe. KO. That guy was level 40. He kicked his butt.
Your soul surges in your body.
Chained Kozuka. Those are maxi weapons. I'm never gonna learn how to play maxi. Uh-oh, mystery enemy. Who could it be? I met a man fleeing through the dark forest from some unseen assailant. He looked a breath away from losing his mind in terror. Help me! I was walking along. Okay, at least that was quick. The other single player part, not Libra of Souls, which makes sense because this game has so much more dialogue. Oh hey, it's not Nightmare. He's doing a lot of damage though. A lot of damage. Was there a special condition for this fight? Attack, health and attack power may increase, but their health depletes over time. Oh, okay. He walks right into it. Let's soul charge. and hit him with the never-ending spins. It'd be so easy to counter that, like if you knew what you were doing, but I could see somebody just getting frustrated, like, they just keep spinning and I can't stop. Ooh. Oh, please don't do that. My turn. Oh, he blocked it. By the game manager. Would you play a game where you have to play as an NPC who just gets their butt kicked over and over, and like every time you lose, like you make incremental progress and become like a slightly stronger NPC, but ultimately you just keep losing? And you have to like pay for your medical expenses. That would be really funny. Like Mook Simulator, Goon Simulator. There's Nightmare. Level 60.
A warrior stands in your way.
Why so close to the edge? Edge Master. Was that for ringing them out? Also, that was a really strong weapon I just got. What was that? It had 40 or 200 something damage on it. And it's for Nightmare. Oh boy. Well, gonna do a lot more damage now. Man, I really just don't care. Diaries of a Spaceport Janitor. I watched Rods play that. That game looked really cute. Ooh. What was that move? How did I do that? For some reason, I still expect to be able to do basic Siegfried combos. Even though I'm not Siegfried, I am Nightmare. I love that downward claw attack. Yeah, cute but depressing is kind of like my aesthetic. Excuse you. Why didn't that change? Nightmare's critical edge, this special move, does like increased damage if you hold it for longer, and if you get hit while you're holding it, it automatically does like a strengthened counterattack critical edge. So you could just like hold it up, and if a character is like, oh, I'll interrupt that or something, you're like, haha, you fool. You fool, not yet. So sorry, another member of your group, our group caused you trouble. It's alright, I just killed them all with a sword. The Alps? What? The Pyrenees? What? So expensive. I could go down here and then back up to Zasalamel and then up to the other one and not cross any mountain range and save all my money. The antique shop is located in Emergency. See, I don't even know what this is a quest related to. No way. What did I even say? Need to make a purchase. This is not Soul Edge. Oh, you cheat. You liar. What the heck was that? It's weird too, because Nightmare and Siegfried still go into the same stances. They got this one. They got what? Got this one, and then they got that one. But they have like completely different moves when they're in those stances. Excuse you, I'm trying to show things off, mister. Fine. I'm just gonna block through it. Fuck you. I guess we ran into each other defending. Yeah, I do a lot of damage now. This is silly. You beat them all by yourself. That's not possible. Yes, it is. This curse was real. A curse born from the minds of men. Taking this lesson to heart, I continued on my journey. Wow, we learned something. People will try to sell you junk.
Surges in your body.
I acquired the title Proud Shell of a Man. Arrived at destination. Let's fight these hamburger men, I guess. Standing there was Zasalamel. The rumors of the cursed sword and the evil sword seed reach you. But first, this twisted creature skulking in the shadows. Their movement, they were certainly not human. They feed on the souls of those drawn here by rumors and raise their fallen victims as new members of their foul horde, and now they wish to feed on you. Well, help me out, Zasalamel. Taking the lessons to heart, I leveled up. Let's do this. Oh wow. Something that kind of sucks is these undead dudes, you can only make male versions of them for some reason, which I think sucks. You can make women skeletons and women like every other race, but not women zombie men or women lizard men, or there's this last type, I forget what they're called. They're like fully formed malfested. And they can only have male bodies as well. They look like Necrid from Soul Calibur 2. I'll show off some more character creation after I'm done with whatever this mode is, Libra of Souls. Punch! Larger than life bastards. Something about people needing incredibly powerful other people to look up to. It's weird. Me, I look up to people like Sean because he likes Mario 2A press videos and posts them on his Twitter. A noble goal. In search of strength. Fuck it, we'll do this one too, because we'll get items for finishing it. And we'll get another nightmare weapon. Oh, hello. Stop. You see, they just throw out reversal edge over and over. Wait, he's doing it again. Is that the... No, high attacks will do more damage, but for some reason he's just gonna keep reversal edging. That's what you get. That's what you get. Danielson is very good. Hey Gefferon, how are you? Welcome to stream. It was a nightmare weapon. Wait, no, that was a different mission. I just happened to get a nightmare weapon. What did I get? Level 41. It's kind of stronger. Go with that one. Me roommate and his human moved in. Do you have a some sort of pup or animal or cat or some sort living with you now? My cat has been so weird all day. She's been like, my mom is out of town, so my cat's been like stressed about that, so she keeps going into this box and like attacking anyone who gets near the box. Ah, big floofy kitty, awesome. And yeah, cats are literally alien slavers. They subjugate the human race, and we think that we do that to them. Right now the floor is all slippery! What? It's slippery, but I guess he fell down first. No! Stop it! Wow, I got KO'd. It's okay, I can retry this. Wish we could hear her story. These aren't just mooks too, they're high level. They've been on their own journeys. Oh, I hate slippery floors. My god, I'm just getting my ass kicked. Well, that's fine. That's fine.
The soul of a warrior now lays here to rest.
The soul of a warrior now lays here to rest. They get back up in a couple hours though. They're fine. They're just resting. They're not dead. Don't panic. It's so weird. So this NPC is using Zoslimel's fighting style, and as far as I've been concerned, Zasalamel was always kind of one of the tougher characters to play, but in this game he's rated as a beginner skill level character, and I'm like, what? And they changed him quite a bit, but he's still mostly the same. He's got a lot of the same moves and chains and stuff, but he has a new mechanic called Curse, and you can curse I think up to like 5 times. And depending on how cursed your enemy is, you can use different, more powerful moves against them, which is pretty cool, but I haven't played with him as much. Mostly been playing Siegfried and Nightmare, aka Roy. Punch! Training of professional medieval knights began at age 7. Not surprising. Oh my god, that's even better. What the fuck? It's lower level but does more damage and has special effects. Okay. Giant Buster.
A warrior stands in your way.
Get out of my way. Excuse you. I'm not even sure what that move is, but I keep doing it. Oh. Yeah, what is that? I'm trying to do this, and instead it does like that weird slide move. Are those dagger tonfas? Looked like it. There's like a 6 or so models for every weapon type. That's just one of Talam's weapons. Arrived at destination. The fading light. The name of mansion the British Empire came up time and time again. Perhaps I could find some clues there? With that in mind, I set off. Uh-oh. I know whose house this is. Inside, I found old portraits on the walls and furniture covered in dust. When I reached the central courtyard, I heard footsteps.
What have we here? A guest?
I tried. My name is Fiddler. I live on the roof. Let's come all this way. I feel like I could tell you a bit about the place. Lord Valentine. Yep, it's Ivy's house. I knew it. Blah blah blah. Ivy's dad had Soul Calibur. He was an evil wizard, pirate guy. Then Ivy became an evil wizard lady. And then she became a good wizard lady. Who the fuck cares? Am I fighting someone? Yep. Fighting Fiddler. Excuse you. I'm not gonna win this fight. Yeah, that's what I thought.
The soul of a warrior now lays here to rest.
Even if they were brutal aristocrats, yeah. I mean, they're like samurais, same thing, basically. Oh, what? Oh, he guard impacted with his special move. Oh yeah, just have to fight another person with that much health. What? Oh, that one was a lot easier. Not letting him enjoy playing his fiddle on the roof. He attacked me! This game is a Bandai Namco game, specifically developed by Soul Team, I think they're called. Definitely has the big swords from Monster Hunter though. There's a couple of the character customization pieces that I swear are literally just ripped out of Monster Hunter World though. Okay, I'm gonna try and fight Nightmare. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Probably should have checked their level. Level 33. I can do this. Give me a lot of time. What? He's golden. Stop it. I'm running out of time. Uppercut. I did it. Okay. Nightmare. He's a lot higher level than me, so let's equip. Yeah, sure. That looks good. I stood among a sea of butchered bodies and stared down at the trails of blood leading from the plaza to the forest behind the church. Guttural howls echoed through the darkness. Crimson chunks of what were once human bodies were scattered like leaves around me. Jeez. I was stunned by the awful carnage, but forced my stubborn legs to take one step, then another. I walked with a rising sense of dread, an evil aura slowly growing stronger, closer. No, no, I don't want to die. Stay away, stay away. Oh, he died. The silvery light of the moon glinted off an armored form ahead of me. The knight held the limp, pathetic form of his victim in one giant monstrous hand, then crushed the corpse without the slightest exertion. The massive blade the knight held seemed to writhe and then to split as a colossal eye blinked open. It rolled about wildly before catching sight of me. I gagged on the thick, cloying stench of evil swirling around this creature. There was no mistaking it. This was the Azure Knight. Your soul belongs to me. The knight slowly turned toward me. His eyes were two pinpoints of blood-red light, and as they looked at me, I knew I had become his prey. See, that was better than most of these cutscenes, you know. Didn't drag on either. Only a critical edge can finish her. Oh god. Nightmare looks like a badass in this game too. It's just like a very specifically the original Nightmare, just updated. Oh god. Oh, fell for that. What? Okay, now I just have to finish filling my soul gauge. There we go. There we go. Come, my horsey. Oh, I broke his helmet off? And it's Siegfried. That's cool. I didn't know you could do that. Need more souls. The Azure Knight staggered to his feet. I had inflicted a mortal blow, one that no human could survive, and yet, as the Azure Knight faced me, I could see my attack hadn't even slowed him. If I stayed here, I knew I would fight until my death finally claimed me. My heart was consumed by terror and despair, and my limbs grew weak with fear. I don't have a heart. I'm I'm a construct. The outcome of the battle was inevitable. The inhuman knight charged at me like a beast, and exhausted as I was, I could not avoid the blow. I heard the crunching of bone as he slammed into me, and the world blurred and dimmed around me. Did I die? The next instant, a dull pain lanced through my skull. The Azure Knight gripped my head in his massive hand. The nightmare will devour your soul. I could feel myself, my very essence, being devoured by an irresistible evil. Everything began to grow dim, and then... Is this Dark Souls? Porcelain dolls have no morale stat. When I woke, I was alone. My memories were cloudy and muddled. I could not even remember the location of that massacre. To this day, I sometimes hear the voice of the Azure Knight calling out to me from the darkness of the night. But when I turn, there's nothing there. Was he even real? Or just a nightmare? Or perhaps I died that day, and my life now is nothing but a twisted, endless dream. However, no matter how hard I search, the answer is forever beyond my reach. Okay, that was pretty cool. I liked that. I liked that little side quest. I wish it was all like that and not just dorks being dorky. Anyways, let's go to Italy. The trade route, Italy to the north. See, I like it when it's that last mission and not this mission. Do we even have bones? Aren't we a Yoshimitsu or something? Yoshimitsu is human, actually. Only his right arm is prosthetic. And we are... What do you call it? I forget what they're actually called in games. Automaton, I think? And we're built by Feigl Sesternus, which is the evil cult that built the golem Astra. Kick, kick. How mirrors be real when our eyes aren't? Oh, I should make Jaden Smith as a character. No. That would just be a kid.
Your soul surges in your body.
I'm terrible because like everybody comes up with really funny things to make as characters, and I just make like whatever nonsense. Like I never make actual characters. Okay, let's end our expedition and go to a different game mode. Speaking of creating characters, let's go do that. Excuse me. So in order, my characters that I made are Grimelda, Strongo, Astiolga, Mom, Queen Kill, and Blood Dawn. I really like Queen Kill, but I haven't played as her yet. She's just Astaroth. I played as Mom online a few times, and I beat this guy and then quit. I beat one guy 2 times in a row, and then I beat another guy once and then quit before a rematch. I'm that person. Oh, okay, so these are all the races. The Lizard Man, the Darksider, the Malefic, and the Malfested fully transformed can only be men though, which I think sucks, cause like fine, whatever, this is just like a pretty genderless thing, whatever it is, and you check its default voice, just makes noises, but you can change their voices, but you can only set a male voice for a character like this. In Soul Calibur 4 and 5, this is what Nightmare looked like under his armor, because he wasn't possessing the body of Siegfried. He was another thing just created by Soul Edge, and it's kind of like what Necrid looked like in Soul Calibur 2. These are the Darksiders. They're kind of like zombie people or whatever. Again, they can only be male, which is silly because you could just like, these can be female, these Malfested mutants, the skeleton can be female, So why not this thing? These ones too only can be male, which sucks because I like orcs. What if I want to make like a lady orc? And then lizard men can only be male. So you can't have a lizard man with an anime girl voice. Why bother playing this game? These ones are weird. Shapeshifters. They're just like, they don't have discernible features. And then similar to them are the Colossus, which are just them but made out of stone. So it's the same model but with a stone texture. I like these. I haven't made one of these yet. The elf people. And then there's angels. I haven't made an angel, but I did make a skeleton with angel wings, if that counts. Queen Kill is one of these demon people. They got devil wings and a tail and horns. But like, you can add most of these things to other characters. It's just these ones have them by default. Like, so it just gives you more options for customizing. Mummies. Mummies are silly. It's a mummy. What do we want to make? We can make a rabbit lady. They're not really rabbits. They're kind of like a mix between rabbits, foxes, and cats or something. I guess it's supposed to be like a cat, but those ears are so tall. What the hell? 10,000 more eyes. Yeah, I feel you. What else? I like the automaton. I like the way their bodies look. I think that's cool. The thing that sucks about these though is you get less customizing options and you can't change the faces of automatons. Automatons? Near automatas. You can't change their faces. You can change... You want to make an angel? You change his face. All sorts of faces. Look, you got faces with facial hair. But not for the automaton. You can change their body size though. As far as I can tell, there's 3 different like build types, and then you can change the specific parameters on top of that. But they might all just be the same thing, just a different. Cause see, like thin is at -20, basic is at -12, thick set is at -16. So I think it's all just the same model. Just these are like quick builds. If you do this though, it makes all the armor that you wear look awful. Your character's thick, but then your armor is really thick too. No, this is not the right example. Oh shit. This layer. See, like now look, if I put on any armor. Actually, that doesn't look as bad. This one looks really big. And then the other thing that really bugs me is you can see it with this. It's not as bad on this model actually, but you can see how like it doesn't actually touch to the body. Like there's gaps. For whatever reason, it doesn't look as bad on this character type. It was really noticeable when I was making a different character last night. Continuing out, save. Who was it that I was putting armor on and having a hard time? I think it was my Morgan Blood, the one I was playing as in Libra of Souls. God, look how cool she looks. You can't really see it in the picture either, but she's got a really scary pointy cod piece. Because I cannot be stopped. Let's do a mock battle with her. Hey, General Marty. She is a demon bent on crushing and destroying people, so why wouldn't she have a cod piece? You know what? I think they got rid of one of my favorite moves as Astaroth. It was down AB would pick them up off the floor and do like a grab. Maybe I can just... No. No? Ring out. Oh, wow, that didn't ring out. Are ring outs disabled right now? Oh, yeah, they must be. That's weird. I thought that was an aerial jump or aerial grab. So what's cool about this too is I haven't really done this with Astaroth, but every character has a really good like text tutorial on them. So you got your overview, you have your beginner techniques, you have your adept techniques, and your master techniques. You have a description of how your critical edges, soul charges, and reversal edges work. Every character has slightly different mechanics, so yes, I'll show Angel Skelly next. Nightmare and Astaroth have revenge moves, which are I showed with Nightmare, where if you get hit during them you get like an automatic counter attack, and for Nightmare gets a terror charge. I'm not exactly sure what Astaroth gets, excuse me, but as you can see when you're in soul charge, like his moves get powered up. That one I think I can do, yeah, you can do a follow-up move on it instead of charging it while you're soul charged. Let's quit the mock battle because I don't really know any of his techniques. What did I make the Angel Skeleton? I think it's Sung Mina. Yeah, it's Sung Mina. I have not practiced with Sung Mina at all. But here is Asti Olga. She's an angel made skeleton warrior. And she's very pink. If you zoom in, you can see she's got skulls on her dress and hearts on her apron and sparkles in her armor. I'm not trying to upskirt her, I'm trying to look at her boots. Yeah, you see she's got sparkly armor. So she's just a normal maid skeleton by day, but by night she transforms into an angelic magical girl and she fights evil. Also, all the skeletons have sharp pointed teeth, but that's fine. I love Mom. I make myself laugh every time. If you look at her arms, they say 666, but the right arm is flipped, so it doesn't. I guess it just has 3 backward 6s. She looks really freaky when she's fighting too, because you just see her hands are like black and red blurs as Nightmare. And then if you were to knock all of her armor off, she would just be a pink mummy. Let me try that. Can I? Action. I don't know what his... I don't know what his guard break moves are, so I don't know how to make him break my equipment. Also, I love that I have a bright red katana. You can't see it when it's terror charged, but yeah, look at that. It's perfect. Bright red katana. No, don't. I'm trying to flip camera perspective. Wait, I know how to do it. Okay. Yeah, look at that katana. It's gorgeous. Bright red. the tabard with the green and purple flowers. It says 420. It's such a good touch. I'm so proud of myself. Is that my down forward kick? What the hell? That sucks. This is my favorite kick. I don't think it's any good. I mean, it lets you hop over low attacks, but it's slow and... Oh, it's actually a middle, so you could use that to counter low attacks, but I just love it because I love the way it looks. Nightmare doing a jump kick. You can do it retreating as well. But why would you ever retreat as Nightmare? Oh. So I need to figure out how to get into crouched position easier. One way is to do that instead of following up with one of my normal attacks in what is that mode called? Something stride. Quarter circle forward puts you in that, but also certain moves let you follow up by going into that mode. But I guess if you do forward down, then you can go into that, and then from from rising B you can go into this, immediately counter into that, so, or combo into that. Oh, I did it wrong. Ugh, I have the clumsiest fingers. Yeah, see, so that's kind of your go-to damage. Let's see. Total 48. That doesn't seem like that much. You get one more damage if you do it like a half a frame quicker. Oh, that seemed like more. No, it's... Yeah. Is how the demons of the future will be imagined. Oh, definitely. She also has faces in her knees. Let me get... You look at her knees, she's got faces in them. So I can also do... Wait, I want to do AB when I do that. Is that right? Or is that the one I gotta do BAB? Nightmare. Destruction. Malicious Lord's destruction. So here it suggests during Grimstride, instead of using one of the moves from it, do nothing during Grimstride and end by crouching to mix up either the middle attack Upper Claw while rising B or the low attack Flapjack, which is... I'll show Flapjack. That's a really funny move. That's Flapjack. So you Grimstride in... Oh, whoops. That's fine. Reset the camera position. No, what are you doing? Grimstride in and hold forward down. No? Yeah, like that. If you let go of down forward, it just does a regular grab. So you really gotta pause there for a second. So Grimstride gives you a lot of options. No, that's not Grimstride. This, which you can keep chaining. This, which powers up on Terror Charge. And could conceivably keep Terror Charging off of. Or you could go like this into a defensive. Could do that, but that's not what I want to do. I wanted to do... No. So it's weird. I gotta hold down to stay crouched. And then press B. But if I hold down while I'm pressing B, I just do this, which I don't want to do because that's a really slow move and it doesn't combo into anything. So I want to be in this state and then... No, see, that's too slow. There, that's what I want. And then after I do that... No, see, it's tricky. I want to hit them... No, not with that. I want to hit them with this move, which is BA. So it's quarter circle forward, hold down, release, B, into BA. I gotta hold that first B too. So like that, but I fucked up the last move. There, okay, that's my combo. That's my close-in mix-up. One of my close-in mix-ups. But it's so weird because I could just do this. And I mean, it's more telegraphed and it does the same amount of damage. But like... I don't know. I also have just this. No. No, come on, do it. No, come on. Is that one AB? No, it's the same stance. Why am I not? So this is night side stance. BA from night side stance does that slash. Why am I not? Okay, there we go. Just wasn't timing it right. Yeah, why isn't it? Okay, that's weird. I really need to like let go of B after I have to hold B long enough to put me in the stance, then let go, and then very quickly press it again and interrupt it with A. Otherwise I'll just do that spin slash and drop the combo. I could also just do that, but that's a lot less damage. It doesn't put them in stun, and they can air control out of it. So that's good though. Flapjack's easy to do. What is that move? Is that... No, I have no idea what that is. But I keep doing it. Let's see some combos. What is that? Oh, okay, I see. Hold on. Let's get the charge. Oh, cool. Okay, so if I have Terror Charge during Grim Stride, I get a new AB move, which is that. Okay, so... What is that? During Terror Charge. Okay, yeah. Specifically during Terror Charge. And then... Oh, that's cool. I like that. Wow, that does quite a bit of damage. That's easy. I do that all the time. Quick backspin slash. It's a lethal hit on guard impact? Oh, duh, triggers upon hitting an opponent knocked off balance. Yes, okay, so after guard impact. It's probably my fastest move. Which is weird, because it's got like a slight bit of startup just from pressing the buttons. And it's weird because it's like kind of a fake out. I'm never gonna remember to do that. These are all just after impact. Hitting an opponent during a chemi. Oh, cool! Okay, so that explains why that's been happening. Guard stamina is low. Oh, cool. Alright, so if you pressure people a lot with this, and their guard gauge gets low and they try to counter hit, you just interrupt them really quick. Because you're safe with your revenge attack, and it's just a real quick. I like that. Upon impact counter. Oh, alright, so that's if I see somebody impacting, mash AB neutral. During a vertical attack. Alright. Close range from behind. Oh, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be good. That's also good. That one it taught me about. Guard impact versus high, middle, low attacks. What? So it triggers on guard impact versus high, middle, low attacks? Weird. I know Dire Vengeance, I just didn't know that it was a lethal hit. So lethal hits break your opponent's armor if you land them under specific circumstances, and give you like a lot of opportunity to follow up. BK is all my stance switching stuff. Do I have a special throw? Not just flapjack and overtoss. Soul Devour. That's my back throw. 8-way run, dual button moves. Soul Blaze. Oh, gotta have a big unblockable. Totally telegraphed and does less damage than if I just do this. No. Oh, come on, do it! I've been... There. Actually, it does more damage, but not much. Almost seems easier to just do that, but I always forget that enemies get air control. Okay, that's enough. This is exciting for me, but boring for everyone else. I apologize. Sorry, everyone. Yeah, I was completely focused on that. That's the first time I've ever really sat in training mode. Let's just do Cade. Maybe try and practice some of the things we learned. Make the Jaden. No, I'm not gonna make Jaden Smith. I don't want to make real people. Nightmare Mom. I'm not feeling creative right now. I don't know what I would make for a character. I'm really hoping too that they add more customization stuff. Like there's tons of patterns and color stuff you can do, but there's not as many like parts as I would want. Slam. I like arcade mode because it lets you do this. Smack the enemies afterwards. You don't have to worry about weird special conditions. Oh, you didn't nuke me. That works.
Victory goes to the last
Maiden GIF. Did y'all see somebody made a magic harp? It was Voldo, and when you use a certain move, all the weird pieces that are sticking out of him turn into magic harp. And his pants make the face. It's really funny. Oh. What are you doing? I'll show you. This is what everyone sees before they die. KO.
The battle is
I love Soul Calibur because like there's a lot of depth to it, but if you just want a silly fighting game where you can like figure out a few good moves and keep using those to play against the computer and your friends, it's that as well.
in a cursed. Battle 1. Fight.
Don't stand still. Did Sophidia always have that mad cleavage? Yeah. She's always had the big vaps. She was the character that every game she would get less and less clothing, and then also she would be crying more and more in all of her official artwork, which was really kind of disturbing. Now that I know that you can use that when they're Yukemiing, I don't see like any reason to charge it up.
Claim victory.
The reason Sophidia was crying in all of her artwork is because her children got kidnapped. But still. Talim. Kind of bad characters. Yeah, no, definitely. In this game, they went back to her like original design, but still gave her them baps. Talim is mostly the same. Bye. In Soul Calibur 3, or like right before Soul Calibur 3, is when Sophidia starts getting all teary-eyed in every game, and that was when Tira kidnaps her children, like during the events of Soul Calibur 3, I guess. And then in 4, her children are gone. They've been raised by Tira, and like they don't know Sophia, I'm pretty sure. And then in 5, the children are the main characters, and they're awful. They're terrible characters. They're totally uninteresting. They're totally inhuman the way they treat other people, and all of the story focuses entirely around them. Also, Sophia is dead in 5. She died between 4 and 5, I guess. 5 is the worst. I hate 5. But this one, they go back in time. It's a retelling of 1.
Warriors cross
My
swords
idea of
to
fighting
meet the
creatures that
gaze
just
of
let's
the
fight is how
ancient
games should be written.
gods.
Yeah, I know. Like, it's... I mean, sorry, I thank you for the compliment, but like, it's... We need to start writing characters for games to fit the ridiculous nonsense that people enjoy in video games, instead of, like, having that complete disconnect. IMO. And I think fighting games is an area where it would be really fun, because you can get really silly in them. Like, Mortal Kombat tried to make the story more serious and legitimate in 9 and X, and it ends up pulling tons of punches in the story mode, because the violence that you get in the fights has to be, like, contained so that characters don't die in between fights, so they can still be in the story, right? Like, but the way it ends up happening is they just end up having really violent deaths in between fights, and the fights are just kind of Ludo narrative. Like, it's weird. I say just make
Victory will not come easily.
the mechanics in the story completely integrated. Like, set it a game in a universe where death means literally nothing and they get to come right back, and then the fatalities in fights make sense, right? Like, that'd be cool, but I don't know. If people want a serious, engaging story with fully realized characters, they should just read a book. Yes, I hard agree. I think that it's cool that people are trying to make more interesting stories in video games, but I think there's so much more work that needs to be done before people can start trying to make gripping stories. I don't know. I say that while playing Soul Calibur. I don't think they tried that hard with this game to make it a gripping story. It's just kind of like, we need a story.
The cacophony of battle
It
cuts through the
works,
deathly
you know,
silence in
right
an
now.
invitation to madness. Battle 1. Fight.
And now I'm just playing the arcade mode, which is literally no story. It's just... And then they fought. Oh, I would have finished the fight. I can't get that input consistently. I wonder if it's my Steam controller, because sometimes it reads button presses and depresses as 2 separate inputs, and that might make these multi-button press inputs not work. I had to spend hours customizing my control stick to just get it comfortable to play this game.
Victory will not come easily. Battle 3. Fight.
I could do it then. It's when oh, no, I did it then too. Interrupt. Actually, I'm sure some people will find these to be really annoying, but I do like the critical edge system in this game. They're like way more lenient than the what do you call it? It's in Tekken 7. I can't even remember what they're called. Rage art and rage drives. This game just all around is more lenient than Tekken, but like first person monologue books. Supers.
Blood, flesh, and souls are offered to the gods amidst
Yeah,
deathly
they're
chants.
kind of like, I guess, yeah, they're supers because you have to fill the gauge.
Battle 1. Fight.
They're not. I've been thinking of them as a like a reversal mechanic like ultras in Street Fighter 4 where you only get them when your health is low, but that's not true. They just always end, you end up getting them at the end of rounds. You do get a full soul gauge when you lose a round though. Which means you can start the next round. Oh, wait, no, maybe you don't. I thought you did. Maybe when you get ring out? I know sometimes you can get a full soul gauge at the start of the round. Yeah, I gotta figure out how I do that move. I like it. Whatever that is.
Victory will not come easily. It must be seized.
It's like on rise, but I don't know what button I think I'm just pressing B. Oh, you can me. Haha, I have 2 gauge, nerd.
The battle is over.
You can literally embody a character in their visual perspective in an FPS game, yet know basically nothing about them. Yeah. I was gonna say, like, you don't even know what they look like, but I mean, you don't know what you look like until you look in a mirror. Versus Nightmare. Who is the real Nightmare? 69 420. So tough. I'm so glad that I've played like 3 matches online and half of them were as this character and the other half were as Strongo, who's wearing the same tabard but with a rainbow on it instead. Spoilers, Mom is the real Nightmare. I don't know why my button didn't work there. I pressed B to do another. Oh god. Why doesn't... Sometimes that works and sometimes it doesn't. KO. Are you okay? Hey Van Solo. Welcome. Welcome to the nightmare. Oh, it's Geralt. So far, Geralt? He hasn't showed up at all in the Libra of Souls story mode. But he's always the boss in arcade mode. At least in normal difficulty. Maybe they changed it in other difficulties. Man, they dropped the ball so hard since Soul Calibur 4. Soul Calibur 4 had not just the Star Wars guest characters, but they hired a bunch of artists, like Japanese artists and stuff, to design their own bonus guest characters, and there was like 6 of them. And a few of them were cool. Most of them were bad. But like Skahazarade, or whatever her name is, I can't pronounce it. Ashra, there was one that was Nightmare, she was cool. There was one that was Astaroth, and she was one of the first automatons to appear in Soul Calibur. But then also the main guest characters they had in 4 were the Star Wars, the fucking Star Killer from Force Unleashed, and then Vader and Yoda, depending on which version you bought. And then 5, there's one guest character. It's fucking
Battle is over.
Ezio. And this is like after Assassin's Creed Brotherhood came out, so Ezio's already outstayed his welcome in that franchise. It's like, who cares? Who cares? He was so annoying too, because everybody would just roll around and then spam this guard break move with his hidden blade and his gun moves, and it was just like annoying. And then in this one, the only guest character we get, despite everyone you could make with your imagination in creation mode, is fucking Geralt. And guess what? I don't give a shit about the Witcher games. I don't give a shit about CD Projekt Red or all the assholes that work there. Fuck the Witcher. And then here's the best part, this game isn't even available on Good Old Games. Okay, let's make a character. What do we make in chat? Human, outcast, lost soul, winged, lizard man, mummy, automaton, shapeshifter, colossus, malfested, fully transformed, malfested, mutated, malfested, revenant, darksider, lost soul, horned, malefic, or hidden village clan. Not 20-pound baps, ridiculous. Colossus. Okay. Make Jen. I'll make a Jen statue. Unfortunately, oh wait! No, I could actually make Jen. Oh shoot, alright, well I'm gonna make 2 characters then. I'll make a Colossus and I'll make Jen. Cause there's these! Perfect! Okay. I'm gonna have to apologize to Jen in advance, cause this isn't gonna look anything like her. Which one looks like the least like they could be asked to do a thing? They all look either really happy or really angry. Whatever, this works. Where is... Needs to be longer. That works. Perfect. Tail. Oh, you can change the tails. Jen doesn't have a tail, she's a rabbit. Can I change the ears? No. Okay, so there's gotta just be glasses, basic clothes. This is what Jen normally wears, I'm pretty sure. No. There's just like a t-shirt, I think. She normally wears... The character normally wears a long sleeve, though. It'd be really easy to make Sean. You just make a skeleton, give him a sword, and glasses. There's not like a long sleeve shirt? Oh well, whatever. This will work. We'll find big boots. Perfect. These are lesbian boots. And then Jen's chains. She always never leaves home without them. See, I wish I could like color in the glasses so that they're not see-through. Hair has to be purple. It's too purple. Is that the right color? That's good. No makeup. Ears have to be the same color purple. 1548 6. I guess that works. What color clothes? Perfect. What color clothes is Jen normally drawn with? Oh, these can be made more opaque. Maybe I can make them like bright. Nah, never mind. Doesn't really change anything. Wish they had like big circle glasses. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, they should have more stuff for visual reference. What color shirt? I think it's just a purple shirt too. She kind of looks like a Tony Hawk character. Black pants works. Chains will make bright pink. Because I gotta have something be bright pink. What are those? Those are the socks. White socks. You know what? Put skulls on the boot. Because why not? I'd wear these. I'd wear those boots. Wear them any day. With green, because why not? Why not? I can do literally anything I want. Is that it? It's Jen. There, perfect. That was easy. Equipment. No, weapon style. Who would she play? She'll have a gun. Perfect. Anime. Holy. I wish that there's like decals you can put, but they're pretty limited too. The sword needs to be ridiculously bright. Like I wish that there was like in Metal Gear 5 there's the emblem editor, and you can use words and like letters and stuff as well as numbers to write things. Kind of. You only get to use 2 of them, but I wish this game had stuff like that too. Instead you can only add numbers. And we'll have pink. Perfect. It's Jen. It's just like I remembered her. Oh, I didn't name her, shoot. Oh, we gotta take a good picture too. Perfect. That's so weird. The frame is like off by default. Totally off center. And so, background. I love the ghost. What are these, feathers? Lightning. Pac-Man. It's Namco. She is the queen. Oh, fireboarder, perfect. There. Amazing. I'm speedrunning character creation. Hey, Devilfish. Let's do Oh, you know what? I actually gotta go back and fix something on Jen. So you can change your character's height, but depending on what weapon they have equipped, you want them to be a certain height. So I'd normally make Jen really short, but she's Cervantes, so she should be really tall. No, fuck, we're gonna make her really short. Could possibly go wrong. It's not like I'm gonna play Cervantes. I just need to show off Jen as a character. Save and continue. Okay, Sean, on the other hand, will have to be very tall. Big bone. Big bone. So, skeletons are pretty good, but they're unfortunately kind of limited in what you could put on them. Do I not have sunglasses? What the fuck are those? Oh, those are Raphael's glasses. On your mask. You'll never know who it was. I guess these will be fine. We really need sunglasses. See, okay, like, there's just a whole category of equipment, inner layer, torso, that you just can't put on skeletons. So as we know, Sean never leaves the house without his medieval hauberk. I don't even know any of them. Oh wait, no, we'll do long leather coat. He's so big. It's weird because like they use the... It's like characters with flesh are wearing the clothing, but they're not characters. It's just a skeleton underneath. So what can I put on? Just a simple shirt. Yeah, that works. Cataclysm chaps. Perfect. Oh my god. I hope Sean and Jen don't get mad at me. He has a nice chain. Why not? And prayer beads, which you can't see. They're there. You see them? They're in there. His arm disappeared. That's fine. Wait, he's got shoes on? His clothing comes with shoes. Okay, that's fine. We'll give Sean a gun too, just in case. That is a huge gun. Why is it so big? Perfect. Oh my god. Perfect. I don't even need to change the colors, it's just perfect. That's Sean. That's Caesar. Oh my god, can I make this raccoon in Soul Calibur? Let me see. I wish. Oh my god. Oh my god. What a cutie. Skull shirt. Oh, you're right. I do have to. Colors. Yeah, change the sunglasses too. You need to be more sunglassy. This doesn't change anything. Okay, shirt change pattern. See, there's a bunch of patterns and you can customize most of them, except this one. This one you can't customize. Well, you can change the colors. But, Sean would have a shirt of himself. Perfect. I love it. Okay, wait. Weapon style. Sean would have a big axe, I think. And an evil aura. If people on the internet are to be trusted, then leftists would have an evil aura. Yeah, I guess this is more the motherfucking share zone than Sean. Oh my god. Okay, take picture. Background. Do something a little different for his. Sparkles. Fabulous new photos of Ivy, the fetching Pyrrha. Oh wow, they actually did have a reference to Pyrrha, the really awful character from Soul Calibur 5. Perfect. And then lastly, I'll make Pete. That's not what Pete looks like. Let's weapon style. Mitsuri. Voldo. Body. How tall is Voldo? Voldo is the maximum height. That works. Pete is also pretty tall. This is Pete's face. That's what Pete looks like. No, that's not true. This is what Pete looks like. Oh my god. What's the most scared looking face? That'll be Pete. Fine. It's Pete. I'm gonna have to like... That's fine. To cordially apologize to all of them. Nope, no tail. Those are weird tails. First things first. Put some clothes on. What is that? That's weird. That's Voldo's outfit. Sword demon. Where'd this package disappeared? That's what it takes to become a demon, I guess. Whoa. Oh wait, I need... Pete's a rabbit, so he needs to be in a rabbit suit. This is a rabbit suit, I guess. What's a good... He needs that thing around his neck, whatever that is supposed to be. That'll be green. That doesn't look good though. So this game is a BDSM thing. Did Pete start being drawn as a bunny because of Peter Rabbit? I mean, I think so, but I haven't made the connection fully either, so don't beat yourself up. There isn't like a big... What about this? No, that's not a good one. We'll use the first scarf. No, Pete doesn't get equipment. Are you kidding me? Pete can have an apple. Oh, where's that going? He's got an apple. And then colors. Actually has black hair. No makeup. He's just a rabbit, so he's just gonna have rabbit colors. This needs to be... Oh, actually, can I make it like a fur pattern? Would that look too weird? If I did this and just made them both white. No, that doesn't look right. No, it doesn't have a furry texture, it's just the colors. Okay, whatever. Remove pattern. Color. White. Yeah, that's what rabbits look like. Change pattern. Just put strawberries on them. Perfect. I don't know why, but it's perfect. And then black. And then the inside will also be black. And then this has to be green. And a red apple. There, it's Pete. There, record time. Oh wait, we need a better weapon than that. Scissor hands? Or cat claws? Or Icterac Decapitator. Oh, thank you, Devilfish. Perfect. I love it. Pete is also he's a very evil entity. What's the red? The red's fine. It matches the strawberries. Purple. Looks good. Perfect. Oh, you know what? Let's put one sticker on them, just for good measure. What are some cool motifs? Here, this looks like something he'd draw, only he'd draw like something good and interesting. Perfect. We'll just... That'll be a surprise. If his strawberries ever get knocked off, there'll be a scary wolf on his stomach. Perfect. Okay. There's our pals. Oh, I didn't take a picture of them. Oh my god. He's gonna be so mad. We're gonna do that. That's gonna be our pose. It's... Oh, no, I didn't do it. It's 16? Yeah, okay. And then you can do this. So you can take a picture of it. Start with the punt. Pow. Give me the... Oh no! I want the pow at the bottom. I can fix this. Yeah, there we go. The cave paintings? What are we gonna... It's some ballroom. I like just the brick background. Perfect. Alright, ready? Pow! I love it. God, I love this game. Did I just spend 40 minutes making custom characters? What the hell? What the hell? There was a bunny sticker, yes, but I don't need to put a bunny sticker on him. He is a bunny. I think Sean's the best. Oh my god. Shit. Well, I think that this is where I'm gonna call it. We'll do one quick versus though. CPU versus CPU. Very hard. I didn't name Pete, you're right. I'll go back and do that before I end the stream. But we'll just do settle it once and for all.
Soul of Cervantes.
Who is the strongest?
Soul of Astaroth.
Shit, I print screened too late and I wanted to get a picture of that.
Chaos erupts.
This place is so cool. Sounds just like them.
Battle 1.
So this is CPU versus CPU. Oh my god. Jen, quit throwing out all your whiffs. What are you doing? You can't let Sean get a perfect. Forgot that I gave him just a big ass gun. Alright, next round, next round.
Battle 2. Fight.
I think the barrier on the stage gets weaker each round, and then I'm like, towards the end you could get ring outs. Oh, no perfect this time. Jen, what are you doing? I'm really surprised at the outcome of this. Maybe it's because I set Jen to be really small that the game doesn't know what to do. And I set Sean to be really big and Astaroth is supposed to be really big.
Battle 3. Fight.
Just throwing out all of her totally telegraphed moves. Oh, there you go. Holy shit! Well, I'm gonna write Jen a letter and apologize.
Bask in the glory.
Sean wins. Shit. Alright, well.
Welcome to the stage of history.
I guess that's that. Let's go fix Pete's name and then I'm gonna call it. Cause I've been streaming for nearly 4 hours. Wow. What time is it even? Late? Late at night? It's 11. It's 11. Austin. Hey, it's Austin, Peanut Butter Gamer. No, it's Pete. It's Pete Nut Gamer. Wait, where is name? Where's name? Oh god, it's right there. P. I like that he just has an apple in his hand. You won't even see it either because he's Voldo. Okay. Thank you everyone for hanging out. It looks like someone else is streaming. Let's do that thing I love doing, even though I'm sure it's really annoying. Let's raid. Let's do a raid. Catch y'all later. I love you. Bye bye.